The dedication of fans to what they love is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they almost would kill for this kind of stuff. It gets amazing. It's awesome to see.
You know, I don't normally go to the panels because the wait is just incredible. A lot of people are getting in line there for 10 or 12 hours and they don't get in. I would rather go around and see the booths and have some fun with that.
I mean, we're getting a lot of attention, which is always great. Unfortunately, not as great as many sales, but maybe it's just because we're a small booth and people don't know as much about us. And so we were do a little bit better promotion, we'll do a little bit better sales.
If it's good, it's good. You know, so we're not just going to do something just because someone wrote or drew it. If it's good, it's going to sell.
This is your exact target demographic that is here, and so to see 150,000 people who are your exact customers over a 72-hour period of time, it's pretty darn hard to beat that. You're not going to get that in any shopping center.
I need you to sign with your finger, please.
This is the first year for this company. Flophouse actually launched right here at the show on Wednesday night. Yeah. Flophouse is a new company that was founded by Diego, myself, and Mike Becker, who is the founder of Funko, which is one of the key lines here at the show. And Mike decided he wanted to get back into the toy business, and we've been friends of his for a long time, and we decided to dive in and launch a new product line here at the show. We're focusing on two items here at the show. We're focusing on our pancake dolls, which are recreations of late 60s and early 70s advertising dolls. So they're a heavier weight. It's really more of a pillow than it is a doll. It's a decorative piece, it's a collectible, and we're focused on characters of the 80s into the mid-90s. Very successful launch so far. Been really happy with how that's went. And then we have a t-shirt line called Flop Tops, where we have nationalities, which are foreign language interpretations of these same characters. So Tortugas Ninjas instead of Ninja Turtles, and Japanese language and Spanish interpretations of Masters of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, all kinds of different characters. And that's went really well. We're basically sold out of shirts at this point. We have just a few pieces left. We started with like 750 and we have like 30 shirts left, so very happy.
I'm a huge action figure collector. I attend the other I've attended Kamikaze, WonderCon. I love WonderCon, and I'm a big, con. I'm a big convention person. I love collecting action figures, and just that and me and pop culture, superheroes. I'm so into it.
I love the collectibles. I believe me, I got stuff I don't have room for anymore. But I think last year I think we kind of discussed that. How much is it worth? How much are we willing to pay? At what point does it become prohibitively expensive to do that? And so we still get some nice little things to take home, but we just now aren't going as crazy for it.
Do you feel that the collectible market has gotten a little out of reach for just more of the casual collector?
Well, I think it is. I mean, when you see people with 4 or 5 items of each things walking out, and it's like, well, wait a minute, I thought it was one per. And then you see it on eBay, and it's it's maybe 75 to 100% marked up at least. Then it's kind of gotten out of hand. A lot of these aren't really making it to someone's shelves. They're probably making it to someone's storefront or whatever, which is fine. I mean, that's what drives a lot of this. But I think for the casual fan, you're right. I think it's gone it's kind of took a hit. So then I look at some of the smaller, maybe not the big Mattel or the big Hasbro, and you look at some of the smaller ones, and you see some neat figures that they obviously got a license for, but they're in the $40 range, which are kind of cool. I mean, there's some neat Star Wars. I'm like, these are very sweet for $49. And so that's probably what I'm gonna get at least one. Because that's within a range that's kind of the price point that I'm happy with. 120 for little. There was a couple things that didn't blow me away this year.
We tend to focus on the retro and the vintage, and the beauty of retro and vintage is that it kind of takes you back to a better time and a better place. So people who are stopping at our booth are being reminded of their childhoods. That puts a smile on their face. They want to surround themselves with the things that they grew up with. And so if you have a bummer day at work, or you get into a fight, or you're kind of aggravated, you can look at all these fun things inside this building and just kind of forget about all the junk in your life and just be happy. And I think what's so neat about this culture in particular is, even though I'm sure online there's a lot of snarkiness, in here it's an incredibly positive and welcoming environment where people can just have a blast for 3 or 4 days and do what they want to do and have a great time.
Imagina esto, imagina aquello, imagina carcajadas, imagina viajes, imagina magia, imagina el baile, imagina familia, imagina la lucha, imagina la valentía, imagina el hoy, imagina el mañana. Mira Tomorrowpictures.TV.